Katie, you're on mute.
It just gave me a notice of that. Hi, this is O'She Wha Nitah with Harmonizing Journey to Realignment Seminar and Sessions. And we are focusing on the solstice energy right now, a time of new beginnings, initiating into new areas of life. And fall, we should see during our magnetic peak, we should see more of the outpicturing of what we initiate starting today, but this is a really good time to manifest and making the connection with your plasma spirit body mechanics, connecting into the crystal caverns, experiencing the organic first creation mechanics for yourself as you make the connection with your multidimensional clan family. And today is June 21st, 2025 on Saturday. And we'll just go right into the introductory information. And hopefully people that are Olga, you may want to kind of pull that. Well, no, you can't pull up that PDF. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it into the chat here. Or actually, I should say, and you can just post in the chat, Olga, if you need me to put in the PDF, or did you already get that pulled up? So that would be very helpful. Anyway, I will start reading because there's pictures, but I'll try to put it. Oh gosh, we're we're my favorite thing. We're in Zoom, so I can actually pull up images. Okay, good. When we get to that point. All right, purpose and background. And I guess also if there's any questions before we start. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, that's right. You I think you've been to more than one of my journeys now that I the name is kind of finally registering in my head. Okay. HJR utilizes Keylonta mechanics. Keylontic Science is the original organic first creation mechanics. The mechanics work with the organic light body and plasma spirit body structure to bring you back to your organic first creation mechanics of the eternal domain of the all that is. This technology realigns the artificial finite. Oh, there's Thomas. Okay, we got the recording going, Sir Thomas. Okay. This technology realigns the artificial finite second creation Fibonacci tube torus net earth program back to its natural, perpetually renewing organic ascension new earth expression. Whether you are a novice or an advanced light worker, the HJR Sessions realigns and recalibrates your light body anatomy to your spirit body, higher self, a process to gain clarity about who you are and what you want to do in life. I, as O'She Wha Nitah, navigate your way to connect to your personal plasma spirit pod space, aka Ma-sha-Ya Hana Prayer Salon. From there, you make your connections to your eternal authentic spirit. Hypnotherapy is utilized during the session to help you go into a light trance state to connect with your own spirit clan family, also known as higher self, inner being, guide, I am. The technical information: Sanctuary Island, Amayasan Deity Planes, Ascension Median Earth, Net Earth, and Salon, or My Pod, and Trinity Suns, and the Eighth Sun, Alhambra, and Floating Buddha Rites are concepts taken from Sliders 9, 11, and 12, and Beyond the Veils Workshop 2000, Floating Buddhist 2009, Azrite Press, Iesha Ashiana Arias Dean, and Elisa Flamewave Flores Productions 2013, Ureta, Wykin, Crystal Caverns are from the and Nomi are from KDVL 153. Harmonizing Journey through Realignment was created through my integration of the technical information along with the love and support of my clan guardian family team. O'She Wha Nitah, Catherine Brackeen, and HJR Seminars, LLC are in no way affiliated with O'She Hana Prayer and Azurite Press / Reyes Productions, except for my love and appreciation of their work. We will first travel to Sanctuary Island, located off the coast of the Ma-sha-Ya or Earth Deity Plains, eternal internal core of creation core, cave of creation core, spirit body, connecting geographically to Siesta Key in Mayaca Lake, Florida, USA, a place to connect with the deity planes. Christic core encryption held in the Aurora Continuum frequency spectra blends with the frequency spectra of the dimensional domain structure, Cosmea planes, to which the A of A frequency spectra creates a new set of trans-time spatial reality fields, literally materialized, linking the domain space-time coordinate with the Aurora perfect expression. There are a set of materialized transcendent dimensional planes, page 8, sliders 11 handout. The original forward-shake encryption is stationed there. You can, in essence, link into these planes with your Ma-sha-Ya Hana residential prayer salon, lovingly referred to as my pod, teardrop-shaped or flame-like shaped energetic sphere. At first, it's like finding a long-lost home. Eventually, it becomes you and you become it. A bit of the deity plane Sanctuary Island is brought into your everyday Earth life, which makes life go from being a net-trapped Earth energy to an Aurora perpetually renewing new Earth world. In January 2013, Earth merged Net Earth and Ascension New Median Earth, creating Aurora Earth. When Ashiana brought through data streams, our connection with this place, the Aurora Continuum, was just a state of consciousness. We are now merging Aurora Earth with Urea Earth, the eternal Aya core of Source, with the Wycan of creation, or Urea Conservatory of creation. We reconnect the outer domain's light body structure with our internal eternal spirit body's original core shake encryption structure through the 7 suns, linked into the central sun of creation. Out of the central sun, we manifest through the Trinity gates, pale blue, aqualine, and pearly white. A hidden sun, called the 8th sun, or hidden gold and silver one, surrounds all the suns, and this is where the Alhambra abides. The Alhambra, the crystal people, are eternal crystalline plasma liquid sound consciousness from the eternal internal core domains of the deity planes, through the deep planes to the eternal core of the Wycan, who comes into doing bioregenesis and evacuating when a universal time matrix has gone down too many rabbit holes and is having trouble finding its way back. We can connect with the higher levels of self to become awake to the God Source First Eternal Aya, you, me, we, us, they, it. Manifesting it easier as we live in a win-win world where we experience the interconnectedness of everyone and everything in our existence. You can experience the lace of flame wave energy from this place, which carries the encryption code to mathematically realign your personal Christ-Star core helioplasma flows. From this space, you can connect to your consciousness station there, becoming aware of who you are on your own terms and at your own pace. After all, we never get it done and we never get it wrong as the eternal beings we be. The Abraham books there. We're working with the day center, about 2 inches below the navel. This spot connects us with the deity planes at the mouth of the eternal core of the state of the all that is. We will eventually be going into deeper states. This session is essential in activating your MyPod salon space for conscious contact. For conscious contact with your inner being for healing and realigning the neural network pathways. Be the floating Buddha, shade shield right. Once you open a connection with your floating Buddha shade shield, it will last for about 48 hours. You will connect with your slider family, a portion of yourself that helps you maneuver through the multidimensional domains of the light body structure. We'll realign the neural network pathways within the inner core of the all that is that you be. This family will stay with you until they successfully help you fully embody Aurora. Now. HJR New Earth now. And then the carinatus seal at the tip of the sternum here is located at the tip. This carinatus seal is a powerful spot that connects us to our eternal internal core of creation. It holds the spirit quantum we were born with, which embodies our living plasma waters consciousness. Also, we recently activated the heart of Ephema in the sternum, which connects us directly to the core dominions of creation. Today, we will connect to this space to activate your floating Buddha Shade shield. And there'll be a point where you'll imagine the Shade shield as a horizontal hierophant in the shape of a six-pointed Merkaba star to which each member will orb at each point. You will be in the center. Okay. The Isa and A-ray healers are working to realign your neural network pathways with the eternal internal core of your being. They are connected to Eartha plane from the middle domains to join you in the outer domains in this time-space reality to your eternal internal core of your being as the all that is, God's source, first eternal. The Kisa are the sparkle people from the Shala 3 Iradani healing temples, middle domains, and specialize in resurrection healing. This sparkle current will run through the spine and the bones so that the bayat attached to the spine cannot reattach. And then bayat are a form of miasms, dead-like crystals, second creation finite programs. They are master counselors. The A-ray are from the Ashalam Edonic healing temples, middle domains, and are biological healing specialists. Your healing team, in concert with your inner being collective, will send a wave of love light that will release the karmic core imprint for your density 1 probable selves, as well as density 2 and density 3 selves. It will clear the core imprint and assist you so that you are not taking on stuff from your other simultaneous incarnates. It will also clear more of this lifetime, like the fetal imprint and the pain associated with childhood and those types of things of your holographic template. Also, whatever else you were guided here to do. The Kisa Array healers are willing to come and comfort you if you ask at any time. They will assist you whenever you need help reconnecting to your inner being. Just have and then connecting to the Urea Earth connection. The Kisa Array, oh, I did that one. The crystal caverns are open. These caverns connect to a transpositional space-time reality within the Ureta fields, linking our current light-body 3D reality of this time and space to the organic eternal spirit core of the Aya within the Urela Conservatory. This connection allows us to create the original Earth core encryption within the Urela Conservatory, or First Cause Light Birthing Center. Here, Urea Earth was conceived from the ground up. We can create our personal new Earth world. The Nomi gene. Nomi clan are the keepers of the gateways of the galaxy, or you could say keepers of the eternal neuronal network. They work closely with the Alhambra and other guardians when birthing new life systems. We have dormant within our DNA coding to activate the petability within us. We connect to the Nomi seed planted within the earth, allowing us to create our Urea New Earth now. This connection has also allowed us to connect with our Cloak of the Eternal Ones. The Cloak of the Eternal Ones, or the Great Protectorate, is the eternal spirit water vapor collective from deep in the core of Source itself. They are linked biologically to Joshua 12 or Christ and White Buffalo Woman lineage. They are a cloak that you put on that covers every cell of your body. This presence comes like a water vapor stream, mountain, or river that gently waits for permission to connect. Once given, your cells are cloaked, shifting your atomic structure up a notch in frequency. They and the Buddha team, aka Slider's family, from Eartha are both parts of your clan family. They just each represent a different dimensional aspect of self. We have been able to traverse many questionable places in this energy. One feels lighter, loving, peaceful, joy-filled, and able to take on a crazy world with ease. Recently, this presence has taken on a rainbow soapy bubble presence that moves through realigning and recalibrating what it touches back to its organic state. This presence is significant in the Part B realigning process. Always remember, at any point you can say no to not doing something. This is your time. You make it what you want. Okay, everybody's wearing comfortable fitting clothes, well hydrated, either mineral water or filtered water. And again, if you have any crystals or anything else you like to use in ceremony around you, that's more than welcome. And I just want to pull up of the pictures that are in the document. I was just going to try to look at the manual and put it up to the screen, but since we're on Zoom, so that's the one for the travel vehicle. It takes us to Sanctuary Island. That one is hopefully you're seeing Sanctuary Island. My funky version of the mini rate. Yeah, this is for future people because the polygons have seen these many times. And then a nice little visual on the Alacia flame type energy. Okay. Again, you will be connecting with your own eternal internal core of your being in this session. So remember to breathe and allow the flow of your authentic self to communicate through you. So whenever you feel any tension or anxiety or I cannot do this, just stop, breathe into your eternal internal pillar of peace that we'll be activating later. Just kind of breathing in and breath is so important. Any modality, any way of connecting with breath is everything. In fact, you have beings, plants that are just basically conscious Airbnbs. Remember, this is a journey of joy, so have fun with it, allowing your imagination to be a vehicle upon which your spirit can soar. So relax and enjoy. Part A, the journey, setting the space for the journey. The following prayer is a suggestion to do, for it acts as a homing beacon to help make sure you get to where you want to go without interference, particularly for those who hold a lot of fear and resistance. You can say it to yourself or out loud. This link has an excellent selection of prisms, so to follow your guidance on what you want to do before you start. Also include personal prayers that you utilize in ceremony to help you prepare for the. And the first prayer and part 2 have been updated to add new guardians. Okay, the Crystal River Prayer Sequence by Rays Productions. And again, in the handout for newbies, has the link to for this and more on Rays Productions. Crystal River Prayer and Invocation of the Elisa Silver Sea Councils and GANYYAC, EAEFW, ETYC, EAAC, AMCC, MCO for Silver Sea Crystal River Plasma House Activation and Amplification. O'She Wha Elisa Alhambra, Don Etalesin Jadradu, East into Elder Rujanina. Ea la sasun pita elave, mostila ilafo, kumana elita jadu. Elisa sunta e amitagentu, Elisa sunta e amitagentu, Elisa sunta e amitagentu. In the Christic name and action of God Source First Eternal, the Eternal Christ, Elanio Topelia Urea, Nomia Usathre Urea Alhambra, Aria, Nomia Urea Alhambra, First Absolute Bright Flower Founders. Christ Ariana Arrayas Cosminianos Alhambras, the Elisa Silver Sea Councils, and the Alhambra Magistracy Councils of Cosminianos. Ta'ete Irashra du An Ale Ita Jet Alhambra. Alhambra, 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 Alhambra. Hands in prayer posture, connecting into the tip of the sternum, connecting also into the heart, imagining and feeling a rainbow crystal. And then for the rest of you guys that have been doing this for a bit, you can add on whatever you want with that. The 2 pillars, connecting into the, I just forgot what it's called. Anyway, holding mirror balls. And connect to the mirror balls. Okay, hold. And out loud, Alhambra. Arianya Ilesa Alhambra Abriadan. Arianya okay. I did. I jumped. Per ende sahura ila tre humus in aurora. Der la hosen dinove, kumsa eho der eti tashat Alhambra. Kumsa adila inter elavi. Tasmania has Alhambra Shwa avi. To agent adori, to agent adori, to agent adori. Arianya Ilesa Alhambra Abriadan. Arianya Ilesa Alhambra Abriadan. Arianya Ilesa Alhambra Abriadan. Uma etre ina e. Uma etre ina e. Uma etre ina e. Akasha. Elemental orb call command. Repeating after me. Which I guess with you all being on mute. I don't know what to be on mute. You just say it with me. O'She Nira, Ocha, Sa. O'She Nira, Ocha, Sa. O'She Nira, Ocha, Sa. Now breathing nice, easy, deep belly breaths. And breathe into the different areas of the body. And again, if my voice gets too low, somebody just give me a little note saying, hey, speak up. Okay. So we're starting with the hands, breathing in, arms, shoulders, neck, head, and spine, pulling down the spine, breathing into the hips and pelvis, leg, ankles, feeling connected to the floor, and being aware of where you are either sitting or lying, how what you are on, supported by your body, supports your body, how the floor supports what you're on. The floor is supported by the earth, all the way down into Nomi Earth Force Seed Field. Breathing into the core. And then sense the energy coming up, 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 up into the bottoms of your feet. Breathe into the bottoms of your feet. And then breathe out 6 inches below your feet. Breathe 6 inches below your feet. Then breathe another 6 inches below your feet, a total of 12 inches. Feeling a popping sensation as a pale silver rainbowish energy moves up through your central body current and up around you. Some areas it may kind of move into, but overall, going up and out the top of your head, flowing up to chakra 14, 36 inches above your head, breathing into that chakra 14 point. And then feeling the energy coming back down to the top of the head and then into the heart area. Hold to build charge. And then the release of the breath, feeling it moving through the cells of your body and all around you. With each breath, you feel more relaxed. Be mindful throughout the journey of your breathing. And whenever you feel any tension, breathe in, hold the breath, and then slowly release the breath into the area of tension, feeling even more relaxed and at ease. Observe the sounds, smells, and sensations around you. Then let them go as you go deeper into the flow of your breath. We will now build your personal Shada shield, the floating Buddha rites, repeating after me. Azutu, Ave,
Ave,
Umsa,
Umsas,
Evo, Zaka,
Zaka,
Etu,
Utu,
Kisa,
Kisa,
Ere,
Eri,
Evo,
Ero,
Theeta,
Theeta,
Ajun Esre,
Unitary,
Wha Nu, Usa,
Kusa,
Teva,
Teva,
Oshetra, Tise, Evo. Breathe easily as your Shada Cloister family members orb in to take their position in a hierophant configuration around you, with you in the center. Again, that 12-pointed Star of David, the copper star. When you sense them all settled in around you, we will move on to the next step. Take a breath into your heart, then release it, moving it down about, well, to the tip of your sternum, releasing it into your carinating seal area. Take another breath, breathing it directly into the carinating seal area. Hold to build charge. And then release the breath. Okay. I'm going to read first what to do, and then to follow. So you'll breathe into the you're going to breathe into the carinating seal area. You're going to hold to build charge. Then when you release the breath, you're going to release a 6-point. When you release the breath, you're going to release a 6-point breath horizontally out to each cloister member, sending each member a streamer of plasma living water vapor. So breathing in, hold to build charge, and then when you're ready, you're going to hold the intention of releasing that 6-point breath of plasma living water vapor out. Experience the cloister shield building in frequency, sensing the counter-rotating circulation of energy building charge. Ista in toto. Oh, sorry. And then next we will be doing the rising command chant. And as you do the chant, the shield will begin to rise and float up until it goes right above the top of your head. And then the members will do orb. Okay, so repeating after me. Ista in tauro, diesu, nevaro. 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 Okay. They are now the floating Buddhas. And you will notice and sense the counter-rotating spin speed increasing. We will now do the union command. So I'm going to read again first what to do. So you're going to breathe again into the carinatus seal area. You're going to hold to build charge. Then as you release the breath, you're going to, wherever you're at developmentally, astral body, etheric body, plasma body, Trua, Urea, Noe, whatever, wherever you're at, you're going to start floating up with the breath as you release the breath, and then it's going to go up into the center, into the shield, and then you'll pop the breath at the top of the exhale, hold to build charge, and then on the inhale breath, you'll repeat the command that I will give you. Okay, so moving into the carinatus seal, hold to build charge, hold, 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 and then when you're ready, slowly releasing the breath, feeling for your body floating up, 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 until you end of your breath and the body's in there. So kind of hold, hold, and then on the end breath, saying A2, B, K. Now you have become the seventh Buddha. They will be a supportive influence throughout the process and help out in the realigning process. And always remember, you are in the center. You're in the driving seat. These guys are here to support you, guidance, information. And whenever you ask for, the healers for any healing, but you are the one in control with these guys. They don't do anything that you're uncomfortable with. They're here to be of service to you. Okay. Siesta Key Beach, connecting with your crystalline travel vehicles. We're actually now going on the journey. Okay. As you gently breathe, feel the connection to your Sheda shield and how that also connects with the Aurora Earth core field. Imagine standing on Siesta Key Beach, Florida, right at the shore's edge. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your face and the breeze lightly blowing through your hair. The waves are gently lapping against the sand. This very large crystalline travel vehicle is up in the air, about 10 feet in front of you. This crystalline travel vehicle will take you to Sanctuary Island. You will sense it opening up receptively to your thought intention to enter. Breathe, holding the intention of entering into the crystalline travel vehicle. You will feel love, peace, and respect as you sit within the crystalline vehicle as it waits for your command. Command the vehicle to Sanctuary Island. Swiftly but smoothly, the crystalline travel vehicle makes its way to Sanctuary Island. This crystalline vehicle is transparent to see all around you. You see this tiny speck way off in the distance. And as the structure moves closer, the speck becomes bigger and bigger, until finally the speck becomes a huge island. This island has a sizable mountain with cascading waterfalls, trees, grass, crystal trees, and healing pools. You see now at the top of the mountain a dome-shaped building. You know something is there of yours. You direct the crystalline travel vehicle to enter the domed building. You enter the domed building to find many teardrop-shaped salon pods. You float until you see a place to land. The crystalline travel vehicle lands softly in the sand. The door opens, allowing you to depart the vehicle. Your foot lightly touches very fine crystal sand, soft and pleasing to the touch. You look around, gaining your bearings, standing firm on the ground. Looking around for your salon, you spot one that you know without a doubt is your pod. The feeling is so strong, beckoning you to come. You make your way step by easy step to your pod. The door opens, emitting a soft, warm light. Tentatively, you step into your salon onto a very long, narrow platform that runs to a larger central platform. Beneath you are running the aquifers of the cosmic dream stream. Ma-sha-Ya, God's source field, which is direct access to the power that creates worlds. God, source, first, eternal, Aya. You, me, we, us, they, it. All along the wall is a cascading waterfall. Carefully you make your way along the narrow platform up to the larger circular platform, and in the center has another little circular structure that looks a lot like a large, soft, comfortable doggy bed. You now step onto the circular doggy bed-like structure. This is your manifestation template. As you stand on this template, you breathe in, sensing the energetic template, Ray-Ruk Dimension 12 Mahoric Shield Manifestation Template that connects you into the deity planes, internal, eternal cave of creation core. This is your private space where only those you invite can come in. As you feel the connection of your personal energetic manifestation template, sense the movement of the aquifers below you. You will begin to see and sense the cloudy vapor of the Trinity suns, pearly white, pale blue, and aqualine, moving up into the manifestation platform and your body. Breathe it into your base center. Again, about 1 to 2 inches below your navel. Hold. And then release the breath. Take a few more breaths into your day center. Next, you will sense the IA lens opening at the top of the salon pod to open up to receive from deep space the Christ star above, where we all came from. The Sun 8, Alhambra, gold and silver, internal, eternal, structure, pillar of peace, energy. To move with gold and silver, snow-like flakes, moving down through your central body current pillar and connecting with your manifestation template beneath you. Next, imagine the elasive flame wave ignites, flowing through your body. Take a moment to move with the wave. You are finding yourself relaxing and going even deeper and deeper into the internal, eternal core of your being. Feel and sense your circular manifestation template beneath you. As the Trinity Sun vapor aquifers circulate beneath you and cascade down the walls around you, you become more relaxed as you breathe, ebbs and flows in and out with the flow of the waters. As the energy moves through the body, feel it pulsing in your palms as you gently squeeze your hands into fists, causing the palm chakras to spark and pulse as you continue breathing. Going deeper and deeper into the core of your being. The pulsing plasma pillar of peace energy. You feel it moving throughout your body. You sense once again that you have hands. Breathing in the pillar energy. Arms. Shoulders. Neck. Breathing into the head, into the pineal. Hold the breath within the pineal. Turn your eyes towards your third eye. Hold to build, charge, circulate, circulate, build, charge, circulate, circulate, build, charge, circulate, circulate, build, charge, sparkle, pulse, release. Flowing down the spine. Breathing into the hips and pelvis. Breathing into the day center point. Hold the pelvic floor. Hold. Build, charge, circulate, circulate, build, charge, circulate, circulate, build, charge, circulate, circulate, sparkle, pulse, release. Moving down your legs, knees, ankles, Feeling again the connection to the earth and feeling the life of Aurora Earth, Nomi Earth Core Seed Field, circulating throughout your whole body. As the Trinity Vapor Sun energy, the Alhambra gold and silver flakes in the Alesa wave frequencies oscillate throughout your body within your pod space. You will become even more relaxed as you will now want to sit down on your comfortable doggy bed-like manifestation template. Ah, how comfy and cozy you are as all tension completely leaves your body. And you'll be mindful, following my voice throughout the journey. And any time that the internet decides to disconnect, you'll be mindful of that. And either it was on your end and you'll join back into the link, or if it's on my end, waiting for me to connect back again. If for chance the internet decides to go completely down, you'll be mindful of that. And you will count to 3 and snap your fingers to be fully present again. But for now, we are strongly connected. 3, as you go deeper and deeper. 2, into the eternal internal core of your being. 1. As you lay or sit there, you feel yourself expanding as a portion of yourself is connected directly to your manifestation template, and a portion is expanding into your shade of floating Buddha shield around your body, as you also embody the Alesa flame wave flowing through the great central pillar around you within your pod space, connecting you to even deeper levels of your inner being. Continue for a moment or two to breathe into the core of your being, breathing and expanding into deeper levels of your inner being, of the all that is, God Source First Eternal. Ha-ya, ha-ye. There is a deep stillness in this space. Ism of the Infinite Eternal One, the call of Aya-Aye, Amen. Tonal activation matrix for the Cosmosa and Cosmea. Aya, yay, dream stream. Activates dream stream purple rain flow in the Aya body and atomic structure. An Array's production. Haya, 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 nave. Haya, 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 nave. Haya, hey, haya, sa, tie, suhorea, sia, sa. Haya, 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 nave. Haya, 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 nave. Haya, hey, haya, sa, tie, suhorea, sia, sa. Haya, 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 nave. Haya, 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 nave. Haya, hey, haya, sa, tie, suhorea, sia, sa. In the stillness of this space, feel your manifestation template again beneath you. Feel it down into Nomi Earth Core Seed Field, stable and strong, giving you strength to move your consciousness up. The IA lens opens up wider into your eternal plan family. The next pod space up, you are connecting deeper with your eternal neural network plan family pathways. The mind of the all that is, God Source First Eternal, IA. Just breathe into the space as you expand, staying connected to your manifestation template beneath you, within your pod space. Tentatively feel their energy signature. When you feel okay, then invite them in. You spiral up into their space. As they spiral down into your space, they anchor in, creating a powerful pillar of energy to which your pod space can travel. Now hold the intention of connecting into the crystal caverns of the Ureta fields. This is when you and your Buddha team work together to clear and heal any blocks. I skipped a little bit there. Just breathe into the space as you expand. Okay, I did that. Why did I jump? Let's feel the energetic connection into the cavern. Float in the space. Sense, feel a spot waiting for you to land. Intend your pod space to land. Once you land, experience the crystals are humming and activating to your tonal signature as your pod interfaces with the crystals around you. Take a moment to experience the energy and ensure you are okay to move on to the next step. When ready, the pod will open up around you into the crystal cavern space. Always remember only to go where you feel comfortable going. Take time to get grounded in this space, being as taste it, touches it viscerally as possible. Utilize your inner vision, audio, and sense field, unique to you. Look down at your body. Do you have a body? Are you an aura? How are you dressed? Are you holding or carrying anything? Feel with your hands what the rocks feel like around you. What are the smells and sensations around you? As you become stable in this space, look around or sense, feel for a water source of the cloak of the eternal ones. It could be a water vapor, stream, pool, or fountain. It will be right next to you. Sense, feel the energy and permit them to connect with you when you feel comfortable. There will be shimmers of gold and pale blue throughout the water as it begins to activate with your fields. Eventually, they become rainbow silky bubbles, merging and becoming a cloak around your cellular structure, shifting you into a lighter state of consciousness. They will now interface with the pillar of peace energy in your floating Buddha team. Now this is when your Buddha team work together to clear and heal any blocks from you, connecting with your eternal expression as the all that is, God Source First Eternal, Aya. We will feel any areas needing attention. So just feeling you've got one healer behind you, get one in front of you. The cloak of the Eternal One is energies is moving with now with the pillar of peace energy. And just breathe, feeling out any areas of your body that need attention. Going through the chakras, feeling through the chakras, breathing with pillar energies, the rainbow silky bubbles into your chakras, into any areas physically where you need attention. Any areas where you hold emotional stresses, you can breathe the pillar energy into those areas. And if you find a particular area that just feels like it needs a lot of attention, just kind of breathing in, breathing out, backwards and forwards, in and out, spiraling, spiraling, recalibrating, recalibrating, realigning, realigning, clearing, clearing. Holding it into wherever that area is. Hold, and release. Breathing more into that area, kind of clearing breaths, charging breaths to kind of continue clearing it out. And always remembering with this work that when you breathe into something miasmic, this energy realigns and recalibrates it back to its organic state. And then it returns back to wherever it originated from. Or if it's energies of or that you have taken on that weren't yours, and energies of yours, you can then take back into your field integrity. This quantum. Okay. And as you're feeling more grounded and stable in the space, feeling lighter, and just really feeling the hum of the crystals. And feel how your body hums with the crystals. And I'm going to say, because when Chris was asking and talking about the crystal people, I would say within the crystal caverns, bring in also what we like to coin as the rock people, the consciousness that creates the whole mineral kingdom of the earth plane and other planetary structures. It's feeling into the crystalline structure within the crystal caverns. And holding in mind Maybe anything that you've been working on, wanting to create, build, develop, manifest, maybe even anything physical that you're wanting to heal, and just focusing in this place, connecting with the crystals, consciousness, feeling the connection to the rock people as they connect in. And of course, when you tune in and feel them as they are aligned with the crystals rocks of this place, whatever way that it manifests to you. Almost you could even feel it within your own cellular structure as you go deeper and deeper within your eternal being, breathing within your pillar of peace, of your central body current, going deep within the womb space, or not nomad? No, not nomad. What it is for the guy. Just feeling within your creative potential, within your own Aya, God Source First Eternal Beingness. Feeling within your root, connecting into the crystal structure beneath you. And just taking your time to relax, flowing, breathing, feeling how your beingness of your eternal core connects with the crystals of the cavern, feeling the connection to the crystal people, bringing in the Alhambra crystal people, bringing in the Nomia, how they connect with the crystals. And as you relax and going deeper and deeper within, and again, periodically feeling throughout your body whenever you have any areas that are just resisting, breathe that pillar of peace energy to dissolve the discord away. As you go to allow yourself to come even more within your physical structure, physical form, your eternal, aligning with your eternal being, feeling your eternal being ebbing and flowing through the blood, through the cells. And find that just peaceful place within, humming with the crystals, feeling the consciousness of the crystals, all at attention, all waiting for your command. You hold in mind, you vision, what is it you've been desiring? What is it you've been wanting to build and develop and create and manifest? Or heal from. And seeing yourself, if it's a physical illness, what it feels like, looks like, how you would move or be healed, your fullest potential. Seeing yourself moving and acting and being in whatever it is you would like to create, develop, build, manifest. Feeling with each thought intention as you align with the crystals start taking on, the structure. The crystals start taking on the form, bit by bit, of the picture of what you're imagining is more than just an imagery in your mind. but each crystal takes on a facet of what you're looking to manifest. Each breath you take, you breathe in the conscious air of Ma-sha-Ya, eternal life force being. Breathing them into the vision, breathing them into the crystals. As the crystals hum with every breath you take. Building the charge of what you're imagining, what you are creating, what you are developing within the crystal cavern structure. And welcome, my Miss Beautiful Alexandra. Oh, she just left. Feeling yourself expanding as each facet builds upon itself. Different Keylon coded structures, right? To build the crystal body structure that you're imagining within the crystal cavern structure. And feeling as this crystalline structure gets bigger and more and stronger, start tasting and touching what and smelling any smells, any tastes that can go with this creation, this manifestation, what you are building within the crystal cavern, within your eternal being. Ma-sha-Ya, Ma-sha-Ya. And again, any point you're building something and you hit maybe an area that you might have an unconscious program interfering, breathe that pillar of peace energy into that area that you feel it's at, feel it within your body to release so that your portion of your body can encompass, right? The holographic reality, in essence, that you're creating within the crystals of the light body structure. Some of you might even be finding this image, this holographic crystal image starts to move, and you can move with it and start playing around, working with it, building it up even stronger. Almost like feeling like there's this huge orb around you of crystals forming and developing and building. You moving within it. And getting a sense as well that as this structure starts building in quantum, and you start seeing more facets of it developing, you will feel like others that are in a vibrational alignment with what you're visioning, you will feel a part of their vision aligning into your crystal structure to build another part to it. And just go with the flow of that, how that works. Or don't do that if it's uncomfortable. Go with whatever is comfortable. I just had a vision of that happening. So whoever is in alignment with that, that's awesome. And again, anytime with any of these parts, you feel the resistance and discordance, just breathing that pillar of peace, breathing it in, breathing it out, backwards and forwards, in and out, spiraling, spiraling, recalibrating, recalibrating, realigning, realigning, clearing, clearing, breathing up into any stuck spaces, and then feeling that creation expanding and flowing again as even more of yourself is embedding and integrating into your vision, into what you're building and creating and developing. And you can call in at any time any clansmen, guardians that you feel could help in building it, asking them for help to help build the structure, help with ideas, and to flesh it out even more. This will be a structure you're going to continue evolving and developing and building. So just really getting visual, inner vision, audio, sense, feel, really just taking in the whole experience of what you've been imagining, what you are creating, what you are building, what you are developing. And feel this consciousness more embedded, embodying into your pod space structure. Feeling it really plugged into your manifestation template. Flowing the aquifers, the walls, just feeling it embedding and connecting in. Feeling yourself breathing into Aurora, Nomi, Earth, Core Seed Field. This reality aligns with the core of Earth, Nomi, Earth, Core Seed Field. Feeling it lining up with your personal planetary morphogenic field structure. And just take a few moments breathing and feeling that connection with the biofeed interface system. So you feel that connection of that reality crystal structure within your pod, interfacing to the manifestation template, through the aquifers down into Earth, Nomi, Earth Core Seed Field, connecting into the core, emanating through your whole personal planetary morphogenic field structure. So feeling those crystals just popping, 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 popping through more areas of your own personal reality, of your own world. But of course, interfaces with others, but it's still your personal creation. And everybody that comes in contact at some level aligns with your view. You see them through your view, right? And just relaxing. Feeling how this orb structure just is starting to really embed and becoming not just this sphere that was floating around, but it's embedding into your full reality structure. Again, with your personal planetary morphogenic field structure. Through, again, the biofeed interface system, how we as people, personal entities, are also connected into the earth plane, and through that connection, create an earth plane reality, a spherical life reality, morphogenic field. That through the biofeed interface of the core, everybody basically has the same experience, but yet everybody has their own view. You now stand in your personal power of being. In this place, there is no need for control, manipulation, aggressiveness, or anxiety. Yet when you find yourself there, breathe in your pillar of peace to dissolve the disharmonic discord. For all those perspectives mean there is a belief in lack. How can there be lack when you are the source of everything? Take this presence with you as you move throughout the day. Be aware of where your body, aware of your body, and simultaneously be in the source's pull. In this space, we can relook at today's tough issues to see with clarity and spirit new ways of healing and change personally within the holographic world you create around you. So, feeling at this point pretty much like this reality structure is pretty embedded, crystallized within your pod space. You'll now sort of move it more into your physical structure. So breathe your consciousness back into your physical body. And you can feel yourself going back into the pod space. And breathing there. And then breathing back into your physical body. And again, feeling kind of a pop, pop, pop. This is new reality. It's crystallizing and embedding into your cellular structure. Fully embedding into your personal planetary morphogenic foot structure. Feeling the connection to what you're sitting on, how it aligns with that, or aligns with the air you breathe. Almost like little teeny tiny little crystals popping out into the air to align with the air, to align the air with the new creation. Feeling into the floor, into the earth. Again, feeling it popping at a deeper level into the earth itself, earth beneath you, into the core again. Just really feel, yes, like everything shifts. A nice little pop, a full alignment. And again, you'll be continuously visualizing and creating and developing this new reality, but now you've got it set and you can build and develop on it and build it up even more. And when I count to 3 and snap my fingers, You will feel recharged, rejuvenated, full of energy, and fully in the knowing and joy that this creation, this that you've built today, you've developed every Keylon coated crystalline structure of it is fully and completely embedded within your personal planetary morphogenic field structure. As you breathe into Know the Earth Core Seed Field of Aurora Earth, one, two, three. I have the chat open, so as people slowly kind of come back, whenever anybody's ready, they can either audio connect or type in the chat, and I will repeat what's said in the chat for without saying names. Because obviously, if you're talking in the chat, you want to stay anonymous. Although everybody put in the chat their nicknames up there. This was kind of a different experience. I've never actually done this before. I'm going to have to go back and do it myself. That was kind of awesome. Kundalini energy was pulsing over time during the session. Cool. All right. Were you able to kind of breathe the pillar energies into it to kind of help it to release any resistance so it can naturally flow? Um, I'm hoping everybody didn't fall asleep on me, except for Steve. There's everybody awake. And everybody's muted. Hey, Nadia.
I was waiting to see if anybody had anything to share first before I shared.
Yeah, go ahead. Speak up. And then you might get other people to get motivated. I don't think anybody else is going to talk right now.
Well, the part where you're talking about the structuring, where you
Uh-huh.
kept saying structure,
Uh-huh.
that was the main part that I actually was able to hear because I'm out here doing deliveries. So they kind of
Okay.
synchronized with what I needed because I just flashed into that space. And then I was really seeing the Cathara grid, my own Cathara grid with the plasma body template, like being restructured, like
Wow.
corrected, like where the fractures are and things. So
Cool.
it's really powerful. Yeah. And the rock people too. It felt like that because you were saying that they were structuring it and I could feel them come in and I was just intending doing that back and forth breathing. And then I started getting visuals of the crystalline structure of the of my Cathara grid and like just little broken parts and bits and how it fuses with the plasma body. It's really cool. Really cool visual.
Cool.
I want to draw it.
Wow. Yeah. I was just curious. with the sound, because again, I'm using the mic that you had gifted me a couple of years or so ago.
Oh,
I
wow.
finally got it working. So, how did it sound? How does it sound? Does it sound pretty good? Is there problems? Is it picking up the AC? If the AC's on.
Where is the mic located? How far away is it from you? I don't see it. Can you tap on it? Okay, I think you still have your headset defaulted. It's not picking up that mic. It's using your headset still, I think, or another mic. Because I didn't hear any taps on it. And doesn't
I
sound
know.
like a condenser mic that you're talking through.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You checked all your default
Hold on, let me
lines,
look
like the
again.
mic? And,
It says though, it says when I pull up what it's playing, it's saying it's on.
and it's matched up with the PC and Zoom, both defaults. So those have to line up. Zoom will switch it over to the other one sometimes.
Holy, I don't know. That's a good question. Let's see. System, wait. Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to hear it, how it sounds. You're just now getting it to work, though? Hooking it up to the PC?
Thought I did.
That's been years, Katie. I said that years ago.
I know I finally got the extension, or not extension cord, the power cord, and then the thing to hold it. And
Oh,
then
okay.
I still kind of, I still seem to be having problems because I thought, well, no, that's acting like it's working. Because as I talk, the little green light goes on.
Oh, that sounds a little better there. More
Okay, so
clear.
now you can hear me. Okay, cool.
Yep,
All
that's a
right.
lot clearer. That's condenser mic. You can tell.
I don't know why though when I tap on it, it doesn't seem to be making noise. I don't know.
Tap
I
it,
can't hear. I
tap
can't.
it again.
Do you hear it? It's got the green light going.
No, I don't hear
Anyway,
any taps, but it got louder.
yeah, I think it's working, but I don't know why. Okay. Okay, what if I talk now? How does it sound?
Something switched. Yeah, it's still clear. It's weird. I don't hear the tapping. We'll troubleshoot it sometime. Don't
Yeah.
want to take up too much time.
Yeah. About now. I have no idea
It
what
went back to your headset, I think. Then it
oh,
got
okay. Okay. How about now? I have no
yeah,
idea what
uh,
these little button things are on the thing. Anyway. Okay. Lewis, are you are you awake? Did you fall asleep?
I did fall asleep.
Oh, Lewis.
I was completely gone. So it
Okay.
worked.
You'll want to play it again. This is when this was when you wanted to be awake. And I'm trying to think. I think Nadia, I think you came in early enough to connect with it. Maybe not. Um,
Yeah. Hi, hi, Kitty. Hi, everyone.
hey, Nadia.
Yeah, I fell asleep, and yeah, and then it was like bing. So I was like, I dived on. So you're right where the Buddha team came in. Um, yeah, just as we were about to go
Okay.
off in the
Yeah.
capsule. Yeah. So thank you. It was great. It's really great. And yeah, and I got a feeling of the rock, sort of crystal rock formation and a waterfall, and this feeling of music, unity of healing and music. So
Okay, cool. Well,
within us,
that's definitely you for
yeah,
sure. Creating. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
So and yeah, recalibrating, all those programs and things that have been coming up and really seeing sort of the big picture of it all. So yeah.
Cool.
hi, Nadia.
Hiya, Lewis. Hiya. Hi, Chris. Hi. Good to hear you guys. Yeah.
I don't know.
Your
Olga?
voice is
Oh, go ahead, Nadia.
your
Hello.
voice is really strong, Louis. It felt like there was a lot of, I know, it just felt like a choir when you were speaking. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. It's just flashing back. I remember you said you used to sing when you were younger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
I still love to sing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
He doesn't
It'll be-
always quite catch the notes, but when he does, he sings really well. He's got a beautiful voice. Yeah.
Yeah. You can feel it in in the frequency. Yeah. Hi, Chris.
Hi,
Oh, he
Nadia.
must. Hi. Wow, my gosh, you sound almost like Lewis. There's something going on in that. There's like I don't know, I'm just feeling it like a sort of a clan type sound. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm leaned over, like trying to clean my car out. I'm at the car wash, so maybe my
Oh,
voice changed a little bit.
oh no, it's all good. Yeah, yeah,
I would agree with Clan, definitely
yeah,
between those two.
yeah,
Yeah. They may
definitely.
not agree, but I see it too.
Yeah, yeah, you can feel it. Yeah,
They are definitely family.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, Olga, did you want to share anything through the chat or verbally? Or did you fall asleep too? We lost one other person. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he wants. Well, no, I guess the name was showing up. Thomas. Thank you, Steve. Take care. Thank you for joining. Have a good day. Love you. Bye. I think Olga must have fallen asleep. Well, oh, there she is. I can't get my. Okay. Do you want to type something in? Olga's saying her mic's acting up. Oh, she was completely. I think she fell asleep too. This is. I'm glad you're back now. Um, this was I've never actually done a meditation like this before. It was new to me. I'm gonna need to go and and do it too because it was kind of very interesting. Um, on a different way to create to manifest and by connecting into since you guys fell asleep. I was just gonna say a little summarization before we end. Um,
What was different about it, Katie?
well, I never worked with anybody, including myself, on utilizing the crystal cavern and the rock people quite that way to develop a creation, to build something, connecting into your eternal pillar, connecting into the crystals, um, bringing in the clans and the rock people, and just bit by bit, imagining, holding in mind what you want to build. Because you have your imagination, which you're seeing, but then to start feeling it crystallizing and feeling like each crystal that you're connecting with somehow starts building it and building it. Another crystal built another facet of it, another crystal built another facet of it, and another crystal, and you start actually getting the full light body structure of it developed. That feels like a next kind of level of manifestation. And then there there was a point where I could see that the person within the vision or in the crystallization could start interacting with what they were creating. I could see that. And then I could see as it starts building and they interface and interact with it, I could see alignments with other personal planetary morphogenetic field structure people with their vibratory vision or of what they're vibrating at that aligns with the vision that a person was focusing on. I could see it interfacing and kind of almost like building it up and making it even more, and then sort of seeing that it becoming the sort of light body or crystalline structure, and then within the crystal cavern structure with the rock people and the guardians, and then kind of bringing it more into the pod space consciousness, because that's kind of when I bring people back, I can interface the person back with the pod space consciousness and having it interface more with the manifestation template, the aquifers, feeling that connection down into Nomi Earth Core Seed. That always seems to solidify and make whatever energies was worked with more embedded and integrated. And then kind of the last step is bringing yourself back into your physical body, and then the energies of whatever was done in the pod space crystal caverns or later on your rare earth can then start interfacing and embedding and sort of going within your cellular structure and the more in depth of the personal planetary morphogenic field structure of your earth reality structure. So
So was it like your vision was more enhanced? Was there just like more you could see this time?
well, I wasn't doing it myself as much as I was feeling out the energy of you guys and the future people
Yeah.
that will be connecting in. And I was just watching and seeing what was coming together energetically. And I don't know if I'm hoping at some level you all kind of, interfaced with it and did something with it. If not, there's also future people that will be doing this technique. So, because that's what I feel with these particular sessions, is it's lining up throughout time. When you're interfacing in this place, it's out of time basically. So if that makes sense. So yeah, anybody tuning in can align with this energy of that moment that we did it. And so I can feel throughout time everybody coming in. At least I hold the intention of doing that and asking the guardians for help and everything to do that. So that makes the sessions much more powerful and meaningful. So that's why sometimes I even pause for a little bit longer when I know you guys are way ahead, but I'm feeling into future people doing the technique, and sometimes they need a little bit more time. So yeah. And I was feeling like when they went into the pod space, there was like this, and I even said sort of this pop, pop, pop as the crystals sort of pop into that pod space reality. And then when it's in the physical body and connecting into the earth's core, there's like more pop, pop, pop as these little crystals sort of embedded and popped into the earth structure and making it, more of a density one. Reality. So okay, any other questions or comments or thoughts? Are we done for the evening? Chris?
I'll continue on like private message because there's a couple questions I wanted to ask you
Okay.
afterwards if you're still up.
Actually, if you just hold on, we can end the recording and
Okay.
continue chatting. Okay, I guess with that, thank you everybody that tuned in, and Would love to hear whichever platform you've received this in the future, to comment in the comment place and share your experiences so others can benefit. All right. And let's see. Private sessions for the new people tuning in. I do private sessions. I also have the HJR Grid Keepers Community Membership Program, where we meet twice a month to do a journey. And I have a lot of content for people to catch up, that are new, to get up to where everybody else says. Also, I can divide it up into new group and seasoned group to help the new people along. And it's probably more to say, but I'm spacing anyway. I will have wherever this post is at, I will have the information below section for the details. All right, thank you.